Hi guys, welcome to my new video. In this video, we'll be analyzing the Euro and Mexican peso forex pair. So let's get right into it. So on my screen, you can see that I have a daily chart open of this forex pair, and it is very clearly visible that the price is trending down, right? So this is the area from where the movement started. So price made a high, then a drop, then another high, which is lower than this high, then a drop, and then it is consolidating. And same here, right? So if I see, the highs are getting lower and lower, so seem like the price is trending down. So I like when I see this, for better viewability and to understand what's going on, I like to mark the price action. So here you can see, if I draw this simple trend line by connecting the lower highs that this price is forming, you can clearly see that price is rejecting or was rejecting when it was touching this trend line. So rejected once, rejected twice. So there are multiple wicks here, then thrice, and a fourth time, right? Then it could not make another low. It could not break this area. And then you can see it has broken this trend line. So supposedly the price has decided it does not want to go down. It seems like this, and it wants to start on an upward trajectory. So this is point number one. We can see that the trend has been broken, which was marked by this trend line. So it looks like price wants to go up. Now, what other confluences can we have, right? What other factors can play with us on this trade? Because some people might say it will still go down, some might say it will still go up. So I'm not a propeller of, say, I want to buy or I want to short, right? I just do, or I just analyze the market and see what it's doing, what's working. So let's see what I see on the chart purely from a price action standpoint. So now this is another important area that I see on the chart right now. You can see this is another, you can see a very clear area this price jumped from, took a support for a very brief moment, broke it to the downside, and then you can see, since this area price was trying to break this resistance, right? Tapped it once, twice, thrice, four times. So this was a very strong resistance that you can see the price finally broke through with this move, and now is retesting it. So this is as simple as this, guys, as simple as this retest that you see on my screen. And if you know a bit of technical analysis, you would know that when price breaks a resistance and retests it, the potential it has is going in the upward direction in this case. Because why is that? Price tried to do it multiple times, the sellers were strong, right? So in this area you clearly know the buyers have not won as of now. But when this happens, you can see the sellers gave up, the buyers broke through, and now are testing this line, which was tested multiple times when people were shorting, and now it is being tested. So right, so this is another confluence that adds up to my analysis and makes me confident if I want to go long on this pair. Now what do I see more? If I select the moving average indicator, on the daily chart we can see there was a 200 moving average resistance on this pair, and as soon as it hit this, it moved down. So let's go to a lower time frame and see, because on daily we cannot see any support, but on 4 hourly chart, supposedly the 50 moving average, the price is retesting this also. So as you can see, notice on this area, guys, right? This area price broke through, tested this area, and then shot up. Now what's the price doing again? It is now again testing a very strong support level, the resistance which has turned into support, which is coinciding with the 50 moving average, right? So now what's the possibility? The possibility is the same as this possibility. It has a high possibility to go in this direction. With this, guys, I want to tell you that nothing is guaranteed in these markets. So the analysis that I do does not guarantee, no matter how many confluences or lenses you see the market with, that all your analysis would be right. So what I try to do is I try to test my theory with multiple parameters, and if I'm still right, I enter that, right? I back myself with confidence, but that does not necessarily mean that every trade would be all right, because nobody, no matter how great a trader you are, can be right all the time. All you have to do is just stick to your risk and reward ratios, have a very good management when it comes to risking, and when to get out, when to get in. You should know all these areas, right? So if now getting back to this trade, if I want to say long this trade and I want to enter this, so this area, the previous high that we have, so this area seems like a pretty good area to me to get out of this trade. Now the thing about risk and reward, guys, so let's see. If I'm entering this trade right here and my stop loss is say somewhere around here, right below this wick, I want to have my stop loss, because this seems like a logical level, since here price tested multiple times. So this is the very strong resistance, and also on the 4 hourly, if you saw, price is testing this 50 moving average. So now guys, like I told you about risk to reward, now see this. If this trade say plays out in my favor, what do I have? I have a very strong 1:5 risk to reward. So that means if I'm risking $10, I'm winning $50. Now let's take a hypothesis. For example, I do 10 trades, okay, and I lose 7 of those trades. So how much do I really lose? I lose $70 of my capital. Now let's say the remaining 3 I win, okay, and note this is just a 30% win rate or 30% win ratio. So when I win, right, I win $50 because my risk to reward is 1:5. So when I win it back, the market gives me $150, out of which 70 I had lost, right? So all in all, you can see $80 I still won. Even with a 30% win ratio, if you stick with your risk and rewards, if you know your levels, right, there is no guarantee you would be right all the time, and there's no need to be, right? But if you know your analysis and you accept that, okay, you can be wrong, this is not the place to be right all the time, then you can highly benefit from this market. And also guys, as you can see, if I move to a lower time frame, you can see price is testing this area and now starting to show some bullish action, right? Let me go down to the 2 hour time frame. You can see this. So again, price is now testing this area, and when this test is complete, my bias says price should start its move to the upside like this. I hope my context is all clear to you guys, why I think this pair could go up, why it seems logical, and why, if I had to trade this pair, which side I would be looking to trade with the logical levels of taking profit, or if the stop loss is hit, what are the logical levels. So I hope it's clear to you guys. I hope the risk and reward ratio is clear to you. It's clear that you do not need to win all the time to be profitable in the markets. So if you like this video guys, do press the like button and subscribe to my channel. So see you in the next one guys.